That's enough for 12 bricks. 15 is the minimum.
What's up with this? You doing some new marketing?
Where'd you get that?
I seen a few around campus. Saw these logos, I didn't really recognize them. I figured I'll let you see if this was you.
And where have you been?
ICE. They held me and questioned my status. It was...
Drew, is this true?
Yes. I picked him up out of custody earlier. After meeting his brother and finding out that we got him the green cards, I just wanted to make sure that Obi got here safely.
Dalu Olugi.
I think Diana lied to me today. I just can't figure out why.
Diana, what the did you do?
This?
That's your stupid sister giving Tommy's mother Tasha's address. Ain't it, Diana? What the you trying to do?
I tried to stop, but I was never gonna let it happen.
Drew, you know about this? Drew! Over y'all! Come, Drew, come!
What up with the YouTube? What's the deal with y'all? What's up with everybody? I'll go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Power Book 2 Go Season 4, Episode 3. This is my recap to Episode 3 and how I felt about the episode overall. If you're finding me for the first time and you like the videos that I upload and create, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. And also, leave your thoughts and theories down below in the comment box so y'all let me know how y'all felt about the episode overall. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Episode 3 was great. This was one of the ones. I enjoyed this episode from the start to the finish. And man, Monet and Kane is about to go crazy in episode 4. They about to turn up now that the truth is revealed that Diana and Drew was the ones that tried to take out Monet. Because at the beginning of the episode, Monet met up with Tariq and Pinky to get some intel about Kate Egan. And Pinky wasn't able to give Tariq and Monet any intel about Kate Egan because her house was empty and she moved out of New York City. Which I'm not surprised about because we all know Kate Egan is in Chicago. We saw her in season 2 of Force. And I low-key need to go back and rewatch season 2 of Force to try to make sense of this timeline because I'm not going to front. I'm confused when it comes to this timeline in regards to Force and Book 2 Ghosts. But Kate Egan is out of town. She's no longer in New York City. And Monet was pissed off about this because she felt like Pinky was wasting her time. But Pinky ended up doubling back to Kate Egan's house later on in the episode. And she ended up checking Kate Egan's Ring camera and ended up finding the video footage of Diana showing up to Kate Egan's house, giving her the letter with Tasha's address on it. She sent it to Tariq and Monet at the same damn time. And when Monet saw that video footage of Diana being at Kate Egan's house, she got pissed the hell off. She showed Kane that shit and they both got pissed the hell off. Kane and Monet were just sitting there like, Diana, what the hell did you do? And Diana tried to apologize to Monet and tried to explain herself, but it was too late for that. Monet wasn't trying to hear it. She told Drew and Diana she wished she never had them. And I swear, it's always something going on at the Tejada dinner table. Like, bruh, they need to cleanse that house or something or just move out and go find another house to stay in because I swear, it's always an argument popping off at the Tejada's house. But Monet was on go. She was tripping once the truth was revealed. She was tripping on Drew and Diana. She like, Drew, you knew about this too? Like, man, these little niggas really tried to set me up. And Kane, he ain't had nothing to say. Kane got straight into activation mode. He was about to get ready to shoot at Drew and Diana when they was getting ready to leave the house. But he didn't do it. He had to catch himself, and I really wish he would have let off a shot or two at Drew and Diana because, man, he low-key could have hit that back window if you ask me. But, hey, it is what it is. He didn't shoot at Drew and Diana in this episode, but in next week's episode, Kane for sure is going to take a shot at Drew and Diana. And I just can't wait to see what's next for Monet now that she know the truth about Drew and Diana being the ones to try to take her out. I can't wait to see what's next for her because I feel like Monet is about to go back to the Monet that we all is used to seeing. I definitely believe Monet is about to turn up in future episodes. As well as Kane, I'm definitely expecting Kane to turn up in future episodes as well. And I cannot wait to see this battle between Drew and Kane in future episodes of Power. They definitely laid the foundation for Drew and Kane to go at it with each other in future episodes of Power. It's looking like we're going to get a glimpse at it in episode 4. I don't know if y'all seen that episode 4 trailer or not, but Drew has his gun pulled out on Kane and Kane is telling Drew to pull the trigger. So we will get our first look at this battle between Drew and Kane in episode 4. I don't think Drew is going to die in episode 4 to be honest, but I do believe he gonna die in one of these episodes of Power. I don't think it's gonna happen in episode 4 to be honest. I feel like it's a little bit too early for Drew's death. But in future episodes, oh yeah, I'm definitely expecting Drew to get taken out. And with the truth being revealed about Drew and Diana being the ones that tried to take Monet out, I do feel like Monet is going to forgive her kids for this. Especially when she find out about Diana being pregnant, which I feel like is going to happen in episode 4. I definitely feel like Monet is going to find out that Diana is pregnant in episode 4, which is going to prevent her from not taking out her kids. I don't feel like she's going to want to go through with taking out Drew and Diana when she find out about Diana being pregnant. But Kane, I don't know about that. I feel like Kane will still hold a grudge about this. So we just have to wait and see how things play out in these next upcoming episodes of Power. But expect Tariq, Kane, and Monet to be on the hunt for Drew and Diana in episode 4. Now in this episode, we saw Obi get taken out by Noma after Noma was able to figure out that Tariq was the one that helped Obi family get the green cards to come to America. Because while Obi was being held at the precinct by Don Carter after he was arrested by him in episode 2, Obi called his house to check on his brother to see how he was doing, and Obi's brother told him that Drew was there at his house waiting for Obi to show up. And when Obi heard this, he told his brother to put Drew on the phone, and he told Drew that he was being held at the precinct by Don Carter, and he needs Drew to come down there and get him. And that's what he did. He went to go get Obi out of jail. He called Davis McClain to have Davis McClain help out with this because Drew wasn't able to get Obi out of jail when he went down there to try to get him out. So Davis sent Perla Tanaka to handle that for him because he couldn't handle it due to him being suspended. And after Obi got out, Obi told Drew not to tell Noma about this because Drew wanted to tell Noma, and Obi was like, nah, bruh, don't tell Noma about this. She doesn't need to know anything about this. The feds was looking at me. They think I'm the kingpin and I don't want nothing to lead back to Noma. And Drew was like, all right, I'll keep it to myself under one condition. You got to help me get that number 2 spot in Noma's organization. You can't be having me doing your dirty work for you. Like, bro, I need to be in that number 2 spot and I need your help to get there. And Obi was like, all right, bro, we can make that work. Just don't tell Noma about this. But Drew big mouth ass still told Noma about this. Because when Noma met up with Drew, Kane, and Noma later on in the episode, because Noma was trying to figure out where Obi was at, Drew told Noma that Obi brother told him that Obi employers helped him get green cards to come to America. And one of them reached out to Rashad Tate to help him get his green card. Realizing that Tariq was the one that helped Obi get green cards for his family to come to America. And when Noma heard this, she didn't hesitate or waste no time when it came to taking out Obi. She stuck a big ass knife through that nigga throat. No diddy. She got Obi the hell out of here, and I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key sad to see your boy Obi get taken out by Noma in this episode. We all knew he was gonna get taken out, but it was just still sad to see your boy Obi go. But I do believe this possibly might come back on Noma in future episodes of Power. Cause later on in the episode, Davis McClain pulled up on Noma, and he told Noma he created some documentations about Obi and his brother traveling to Dubai just in case the feds come around asking questions about Obi and his brother. Because Tariq hasn't been able to reach Obi since his last conversation with Don Carter when he was picked up by him in episode 2. But Davis did tell Noma he could make this go away for a price. And honestly, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if Davis McClain started playing both sides, because we all know Davis McClain is about his bag, and he's going to side with whoever paying him the most money. Even though Tariq is paying him the most money right now, but at the same time, bruh, you still got to watch Davis and be mindful of him possibly doing business with Noma in future episodes. It could happen, especially with him having these documentations about Obi and his brother. Yeah, bruh, we possibly could see Davis play both sides in future episodes of Power. You never know. But as for Noma, it's not looking good for her right now, bro. I feel like we might see the downfall of Noma coming real soon. It's looking like each and every episode, bruh, they're starting to make Noma look weaker, and weaker. It just seems like she getting stripped of her power each and every episode, and I would not be surprised if we see the downfall of Noma before the end of season 4, especially now that Tariq is back in the game and he has a new connect. And speaking of Tariq, in this episode, we saw Tariq and Brayden get a new connect. Davis made the introduction for Tariq and Brayden to meet Zion in this episode, which is the new connect. And at first, it seemed like Tariq and Brayden was about to be able to do business with Zion right there on the spot. But Zion lets them know that they only have enough for 12 bricks. And $15,000 per brick is the minimum if they want to do business with him. And he tells them, even if he wanted to do business with Tariq and Brayden, his organization is full. And he let it be known to Tariq that he know his daddy, which was odd. Like, how the hell do you know Ghost? Like, I need the writers to make this make sense, bro, because for him to know Ghost and Tommy, I just find that odd. Like, was he a soldier for them? Was he their competition? Like, I need to know something about this because I just find it odd that he know Ghost and Tommy. But he told Tariq, he like, yeah, bro, I know about your father. That's the only reason why I took this meeting in the first place, which is crazy that Ghost's name still hold weight even though he's dead. But after this conversation he had with Tariq and Brayden, he kicked them out. He like, bro, I'm not trying to do business with y'all. Like, get to stepping. Davis got upset about this because he felt like this is Tariq's only way of getting a connect without Noma finding out about this. And he tells Tariq and Brayden that they need to do whatever it takes to convince Zion to give him that product. And shit, Davis should have already known that that wasn't going to be a problem for Tariq and Brayden to do, especially your boy Tariq. Because while Tariq and Brayden was at Zion's Underground Fight Club, Tariq noticed one of Zion's soldiers by the name of Roman moving product at the Underground Fight Club. And he also gave Tariq and Brayden some sample bags to take after he walked in on the conversation that Zion was having with Tariq, Brayden, and Davis. So with Tariq being the smart individual he is, he came up with a plan to take out Roman by taking the same drugs that he got from Roman at Zion's Underground Fight Club. And he showed these drugs to Effie when they was at school, telling Effie that she possibly might have some new competition around Stansfield to get Effie and Noma and them to take out Roman for him. Not knowing that Tariq was using Effie the whole entire time, which was funny as hell and which was smart as hell for your boy Tariq to do. So when Effie saw this, she took these drugs back to Noma to tell her about it. And as she arrived at Noma's crib, she almost walked in on Kane and Noma getting ready to make out with each other. Because Kane was already there at Noma's crib trying to talk to her about business and whatever. And Kane and Noma was about to get ready to make out with each other after Kane grabbed Noma's hand when she tried to smack him. And this right here turned your girl Noma on. She liked this, but Effie ended up walking in and crashing the party for both of them. But just because they didn't smash right here in this moment doesn't mean that they didn't smash in this episode. Your boy Kane hooked up with Noma in this episode. He spun the block on Noma later on in the episode and hooked up with her, telling Noma he think that them two would make a great team. And with Kane hooking up with Noma, I definitely believe this is going to cause more issues between Kane and Drew in future episodes of Power. Because we all found out in this episode that Drew wants that #2 spot in Noma's organization. And with Kane and Monet finding out the truth about Drew and Diana plans to try to take out Monet, I feel like Noma hooking up with Kane could possibly add more fuel to this beef between Drew and Kane, which could cause more tensions between these two in future episodes of Power. I would not be surprised if that happens because Kane is definitely about to take the #2 spot in Noma's organization, especially now that he's clapping her cheeks. Oh yeah, bro, Kane definitely got that #2 spot now. It doesn't even make no sense for Drew to try to even compete for the #2 spot now at this point, but he is, and I'm definitely expecting him and Kane to have more issues with each other in future episodes of Power now that Kane is hooking up with Noma. But coming back around to Effie, Noma, and Kane, Effie told Noma and Kane that she found out about this dealer moving product at Stansfield and they possibly might have some competition up there. Kane let it be known to Noma and Effie that he knows who this product belongs to and it belongs to a person by the name of Roman, and he's not a threat to Noma's organization, but Noma still tasked Kane and Effie to take out Roman. Kane ended up rolling up on one of Roman's soldiers to question him about Roman and whether or not if Roman is moving product at Stansfield. Roman's soldier tells Kane that he doesn't know anything about product being moved at Stansfield, but he did give Kane the whereabouts to Roman's next re-up after Kane asked him about Roman's next re-up. So with this information that Kane was able to get from Roman's soldier, Kane decided to go to the re-up location where Roman was getting his drugs at. He set the shipment of drugs on fire to prevent Roman from making money in the streets. And Roman was pissed off about this, but before he could even react to it, Don Carter and Rashad Tate brother Kamal was outside of Roman's house waiting for him after they ran the license plate number on the van that was torched at Roman's re-up. So for now, Roman is arrested. Even though he's arrested, that doesn't mean we won't possibly see him in these next upcoming episodes of Power because Don Carter was the one that arrested Roman, and we all know Don Carter go figure out a way to connect this back to Tariq. So with Roman being arrested by Don Carter, I definitely keep this storyline in mind just in case they do decide to come back around to the storyline, as well as keeping your eyes on Rashad Tate brother Kamal because I do believe he's going to be popping up in future episodes in Power as well. But Tariq and Brayden was able to lock in Zion as they new connect in this episode, and now with Zion being their new connect, they're going to have to come up with a way of moving this product undetected without Noma or the Tejadas finding out about it. And it seemed like Brayden might have figured out a way for him and Tariq to move product under the radar without the Tejadas or Noma finding out about it. Because while Tariq and Brayden were at Stansfield watching Elle and her group perform, Brayden noticed that Elle and her group has a large popularity of fans. And if they could convince people that Elle and her group is next up, they could use Elle and her group to host parties around the city and move products at the parties that they're hosting. Which is a smart idea, and I'm definitely expecting Tariq and Brayden to use this idea to move product in future episodes of Power. And honestly, we might see a parallel to the OG Power with Tariq and Brayden now using these parties that they're hosting to move product at. Because we all know Ghost used to move product at Truth from time to time when he was hosting events at his nightclub. And with Tariq possibly about to move product at these parties that him and Brayden possibly might be hosting in the future, we might get a parallel to the OG Power now that Tariq and Brayden is possibly going to be moving product at these parties that they're going to be hosting. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say about this episode. This episode was great. I enjoyed episode 3. I cannot wait to see episode 4 because it feels like we about to see a whole lot of action pop off in episode 4. And in my prediction, I would not be surprised if we see somebody get dropped off in episode 4. Episode 4 is titled The Reckoning. And if you've been paying attention to Power history, then you know anytime they title an episode Reckoning, somebody dies in that episode. We saw this happen in season 2 of Force, episode 8, when episode 8 was titled Dead Reckoning. We saw a couple of bodies get dropped off in episode 8 of season 2 of Force. And we also saw this happen in season 3 of Raising Kanan when episode 8 was titled Reckoning. So with episode 4 being titled The Reckoning, I'm definitely expecting somebody to get taken out in episode 4. I don't know who it's going to be, but I'm expecting a death to transpire in episode 4, and I cannot wait to see what's next for this next upcoming episode of Power Book 2 Ghosts. But if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. And also, leave your thoughts and theories down below in the comment box. I'm going to get at y'all later. Much love to everybody that's been supporting me and rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys later. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. And God bless.